Welcome to our full video of our trip to New York City. This video is for people who just want to see our entire trip in one video. If you'd prefer to look at each of these videos individually, we've added the links to the videos in the description. One of New York's most popular attractions, the Rockefeller Center. But why was this a historic landmark? And where did this special place get the name Rockefeller? Join us today to see some of the biggest sites in the Rockefeller Center while learning about its history. The Rockefeller Center was built in the 1930s during the worst financial crisis in modern history, the Great Depression. Its financial backer, John D. Rockefeller Jr., who originally planned to build an opera house, had to change his plans when the stock market crashed and his syndicate backed out. At its time, the construction was the largest private building project ever undertaken. It became a significant job creator, employing tens of thousands of people to build the 14 Art Deco style buildings that comprise the center. Today, millions of people flock to this iconic attraction, as it's one of the best and most quintessential places to experience New York. Opened in 1839, Union Square is an important and historic intersection in the borough of Manhattan. Now serving as home base for countless community events and gatherings, Union Square has a long history of being at the center of many rallies and protests. The first Earth Day in 1970 was held in Union Square. Many workers' rallies took place during the Great Depression of the 30s. In 1893, political activist Emma Goldman took to the stage at Union Square to demand the need for free birth control, which were banned by the Comstock laws. And in 1882, it was the site of the first Labor Day parade. Many other rallies have also taken place there, but the Labor Day celebration is the main reason why Union Square is now designated a National Historic Landmark. Its bright lights and unending energy attracts millions upon millions of visitors every year. Times Square is at the heart of the borough of Manhattan, at the center of New York City. Formerly known as Longacre Square, Times Square was renamed in 1904 after the New York Times moved its headquarters to the newly erected Times building. Only 3 weeks later, the first electrified advertisement appeared. In 1907, the first New Year's Eve ball made its descent to celebrate the new year. Times Square is actually not a square at all. but has a shape of a bow tie. Along with major retail outlets and restaurants, visitors are entertained by the many street performers and tourist attractions. Broadway also runs the length of Times Square. Large video billboards now adorn the exteriors of many of its buildings, bathing visitors in brilliant lights and sounds, overwhelming their senses. Located in central Manhattan and spanning 778 acres, Central Park is the most visited urban park in the United States. As New York grew rapidly in the 19th century, the need for a green space became evident. Influential New Yorkers felt that citizens needed an oasis from the noise and sounds of the chaos of urban life. Established in 1857, Central Park is now the focus point of the entire city. Approximately 40 million people visit the park every year. It is a social magnet for some of New York's largest events, like the New York City Marathon. Many luxury hotels and high-end apartment blocks now line its boundaries. In 1962, Central Park was designated a National Historic Site. Central Park is an iconic piece of Americana.